yucky, rainy day again. But it is gonna be a fantastic day. Let's get to it. Just had a little closing on another building for the church. Very exciting for us, and very exciting for the coming year and the work that we do through Summer of Serve. So hopefully going to go over and show you that here in just a little bit. But in the meantime, have several other things to do. Little barbershop update coming very soon. Quick stop at the bank. It's kind of crazy how mild of a winter it's been so far. This is not like January weather here, but I'll take it, I guess. Every day we get like this is one less day of bitter cold, so no complaints from me. Okay, got a little done at the office here. Hoping to give you a little progress update on Ispirare Coffee. I was told they'd be down there today, so let's see what they got going on. Oh my goodness, look how nice this place looks. Got the new countertops in, solid countertops. And then you got the butcher block countertop in the middle. Amazing. Doing the subway tile on the back, almost done with that. And then the blue, loving the blue color. A couple other things in the works here. All their equipment is now on order, and it should be here soon, so that'll be installed shortly. Their espresso machine, all that fun stuff. Be painting the front of this, getting tables and chairs, getting their sugar and creamer section here moved into the right spot. Looking really great in there. That was your quick update. Hopefully next week we'll have another update. We'll see if they have tables by then and the espresso machine will be installed and really have a nice coffee shop coming together there. Hope you guys are excited as I am. I don't know what's happening in here, but I don't remember seeing the buckets and all the wood in here before, so maybe there's some activity here as well. This is supposed to be the slow time of year, you guys. There's not supposed to be anything happening right now, but it's just good stuff everywhere. A couple more appointments at the office real quick, and then I will take you on the journey, show you what else good's going on. All right, so that took much longer than I anticipated. Almost dark already, but hopefully I can show you a couple other things that I'm working on right now. There's already not much sun this time of year, but these dreary days make it seem like it's getting dark even earlier. So you guys know I've been working on the inventory here for all the vacant buildings that are in downtown Kittanning. But also one of our goals with Kittanning 300 is to try to find ways to increase the presence of the arts. And you guys might remember in Ford City, they did a really great mural project over the course of the summer. And so we're thinking, you know, why can't we do something like that here? Why can't we do something that's going to accentuate Kittanning history or the Kittanning area and put that on some local buildings downtown? So I've been going around trying to find some large buildings with blank canvases that we might be able to pitch to those building owners the possibility of putting a mural on their building. I have 3 that really stuck out to me. I'd be curious to hear from you, your ideas for what could go on a mural in these spots. And we could pitch it to these businesses or building owners and see if we can start raising money to make one of these things happen. So the first one I was thinking of is right across from TriStar Motors here. This building here is at an incredibly busy intersection. It's right one of the main entrances into town, and you're also right next to the trail. And I thought, how cool would it be? There's a huge blank canvas here, both on the front of the building and on the side. I think that would be an amazing visible spot in the community, and I think you could make an improvement on that building with a mural as well. I want to say right now that this is actually a warehouse for Klingensmith's Pharmacy. This building's maybe most famous right now for a car going through it a few years ago. Maybe I can find a newspaper picture of that. But anyway, let me know what you think of that spot. What kind of mural do you think would be cool on a building like that? The second place that stuck out to me is right down here by Family Dollar. This is right at the intersection of Market Street and Jefferson. This spot actually was painted as a large mural that was part of a business advertisement at one point. Now it's been covered up. But I think this spot is primed again to have something like that because now you have the tourist bureau here You have Ispirare coffee coming in right across the street. And I'm thinking, if you are someone that's going to be riding on the Armstrong Trail and you're gonna come down and grab a cup of coffee, how cool would it be to have something here beautiful to look at, inviting you into the tourist bureau, inviting you to spend just a little bit more time down in downtown Kittanning, and hopefully grab a bite to eat, visit some of the other local shops. I just think it's a great spot to kind of start to build the ecosystem that start to come to fruition here on this part of Market Street. It's starting to rain harder and I'm losing daylight, but I got one more to show you. So behind me here, of course, is Rosebud Mining. This is the building that they redid and painted this all white, and it looks fine, just the way that it is, but man, what an opportunity here for a mural. So here we have one of the great blue-collar companies of our city, and wouldn't it be cool to have like a blue-collar history of Kittanning along this mural? And of course, behind us, we have the courthouse off in the distance. Armstrong Trail runs right along here. So it'd be highly visible, it would highlight one of our great companies, and it would add just a gem right along the trail and right by the courthouse. So I'd love to identify a few more spots if you guys have any that come to your mind. And I'd also love to know your ideas for what could be contained in those murals. Yeah, I think we need to put together a plan that we could then pitch to some of these local companies like Rosebud and Kling & Smiths, and maybe the county for the one by the Tourist Bureau. And if we could have together a plan, have together, you know, some artists and some money, maybe we could make something like that happen. I don't know. Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? Am I just wasting my time? Am I just spitting hot air at this point? Either way, let me know in the comments. All right, so one last thing to show you, and then I'll wrap this thing up. Let me show you what Living Water Church bought today. So just to give you a frame of reference here, the church is here on Woodward Avenue, and this is what we bought right over here on the corner, what many people know as the old Mckean gas station. So it's not much to look at right now, but it definitely has some features we were looking for. Let me show you. So there are a couple problems that we have at church. Number one, we don't have anywhere to really store anything. When we have tables and baptismal stuff, and then you get summer serve and all the different kind of crazy things that we're trying to do in the community, it's going to be really nice to have a large garage here to store things in. Guess I could turn on the light. Yeah, no, there we go. So we got a large garage with a lot of storage capabilities. Even came with a couple extra mowers for us for summer serve, so that's good news. But this is going to be a really nice summer serve headquarters for us to be able to store all of our equipment as we're doing work in the community. Also has some storage in the front. There was an old office here that was part of the gas station, so even more storage than that large garage. And the other great thing for us is parking. Right now at the church we have like 3 parking spots, and none of them are near the front door of the building. They're not even accessible to the front door of the building, and so there is almost no off-street parking. So this is going to immediately double our parking capacity and give us the potential for much more in the future. So we can now park several cars on this side on Sunday morning. We can park probably 5 or 6 vehicles on this portion on Sunday morning. And in the back of the building, there's potential to expand and have even more parking. So it's not big by any means compared to some other churches in the area, but for us, this is a real game changer. This is a big deal for us, and so we're excited to take a building that is kind of adding to the blight problem in the community, and you'll see this be transformed over the next few months. Plus, it gives us the parking spaces for the church, and maybe the most exciting thing, we now have Summer of Serve Headquarters 2020. So you guys remember the property improvement map from a couple weeks ago and how much progress has been made in the community in 2019. Well, it's looking like 2020 just might be even better. Man, I'm excited for this year.